5 retro football boots that I would buy in 2026. We are basically going to be going window shopping to see what 5 boots I can choose with a £500 budget. So imagine all these boots on the ground right here are £100 each, and I'm only allowed to get 5 of them. Which 5 would I choose and why? And I'm going to break it down to you why I would choose the specific 5 I go with. So let's get into the window shopping. Alright, so right now there's 36 boots on the ground. We have to somehow leave this store with 5 pairs of boots. Now, if you're wondering if this is a valid page to buy rare football boots from, I ain't never bought boots from here, but I know that they release and sell retro football boots. So I'm not promoting them. I just literally thought of this idea as I saw these boots laid on the ground. So if you want to buy the boots from this page, make sure you check out the page and do your due diligent research first. I haven't bought from the page. I ain't promoting them. It's just a video idea. Alright, the first pair of boots I would buy from this pack right here. I'm not going to lie, first one I'm going to go with, I'm going to have to pick up these gold Neymar World Cup 2014 Hypervenoms. Boot number 1 that I'm definitely leaving with is the World Cup Neymar 2014 Hypervenoms, the old gold ones. These boots are a bad boy pair of boots. Only Neymar was given these boots. Only Neymar have ever worn these boots. These boots were made specifically for him in the World Cup 2014, and to me, these are the boots that really put Hypervenoms on the map. Because it was like, these weren't even signature pairs of boots. These were just custom made Hypervenoms for the boy Neymar for the World Cup. They knew Neymar was going to do his thing, and it made sense that he had the gold Hypervenoms. And I've always wanted those gold Hypervenoms because those are a rare pair of Hypervenoms. I've only ever seen Neymar wearing them like that. So if I saw them there, that's the first pair of boots I have to go with. The gold Neymar Hypervenoms. Them boots are too fly, man. When anyone thinks of Hypervenoms, I guarantee you those boots will pop in your head. If you had to name 5 pairs of Hypervenoms you've ever seen in your life, you're definitely going to name those gold ones that Neymar wore in the 2014 World Cup. Who wouldn't? Now, you may not want it, but you're definitely going to remember it, because the fact that they were just all gold is probably what's going to help you remember them. But yeah, that is my first pair of boots that I'm taking out of 5. What would be my next one? Now, yes, I know, by the way, some of the boots are here twice. That's fine. But remember, there's 36 boots, so we still got a lot of choices to choose from. This is hard, man. 2026, I'm in this store right now. I'm allowed to get 5 pairs of boots. I've already taken 1 Hypervenoms. What 4 others do I choose? Alright, my next one, I can't lie, we're gonna jump 1 row back. The first ever Hypervenoms, the orange and black ones. I'm gonna have to get those. Of course, I'm gonna need the Hypervenoms one. That's the first ever Hypervenoms. Why would I not get the first ever pair of Hypervenoms? And even though Nike have brought them back recently in 2026, they knew to bring it back because that's the first ever one. Like, come on, stop being silly. Who wouldn't get the first ever pair of Hypervenoms? When I see them Hypervenoms, do you want to know the players that come to my mind? Rooney, Neymar, of course, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Isco. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Mahrez was even wearing them at one point. I know Mahrez was definitely a Hypervenom boy. He would switch between Mercurials and Hypervenom. I think the Mercurials suit him more, but I did prefer him with the Hypervenoms. Jamie Vardy even wore Hypervenoms. That's what I'm saying, Hypervenoms were big boots, man. These were big boots. But those Hypervenoms there, the OG Hypervenoms, the first ever ones, I'm definitely gonna have to go with those ones. So we've got the gold ones here, the Neymar ones, and then we've got the original ones here. So that's 2 out of 5 so far. So I've got £300 more to spend. 3 more boots I'm allowed to leave this store with. It's tough. Because all of these, they all come from different years. This is 2014. This is what, 2017 here, 2017 here. It's tough. But now that I've said 2017 here, I think I know the third one I'm going to get. I know the third pair of boots I'm going for. We're going to go back row all the way to the end. The CR7 signature boots. Ronaldo was moving too crazy with these boots. Ronaldo was moving too crazy with these boots. You see the way Ronaldo was moving this season with the boots? This is the boots where in the final, he scored them 2 goals against Juventus. This is when he was moving crazy. Throughout that whole Champions League campaign, he was moving crazy. And these boots, these Mercurials right here, they will always remind me of the boy CR7. Of course, they were his signature boots, but it's just how deadly he was moving when he was wearing these boots as well during that period. So we've got our first pair of Mercurials now. We've got 2 Hypervenoms, 1 Mercurial, 1 Neymar boot, 1 Ronaldo boot, and just 1 original Nike Hypervenom. And I'm definitely, for the Ronaldo CR7 Mercurials, I'm definitely getting the ones with the socks over the ones without the socks. Has to be done. Because the ones with the sock remind me specifically of Ronaldo. Because Ronaldo never wore the ones without the sock. When I see them Ronaldo boots, the goals that come to my mind specifically are the 2 goals he scored in the Champions League final against Juventus. The one where Carvajal pulled it back to him. Ronaldo on the edge of the box. Goal. The one where Modric pulls it back for him. Ronaldo in the box. Goal. He was wearing them boots. What I've told you, man. When I see them boots, Ronaldo in my head. Champions League final. Legend. Alright, we've got 3 pairs of boots now. I've got 200 more pounds. This is where it gets hard. Because there's some classic boots here that I would really love to leave the store with. But I'm only allowed 2 more now. 2 more. Which of these boots do I leave? Now, of course, yeah, the majority of them are Nike boots. But listen, in this series, there's going to be boots where it's Adidas, Nike, Puma. It's going to be a mixture of boots. This is just the one that I thought I would start off with today, you know? But there'll be more. Calm down. Oof, 4th pair of boots. 4th pair of boots out of these. Now, I'm not going to lie. A lot of these I remember, but I'm not a fan of a lot of them. Like I say, I'm not a fan. It's not that I'm not a fan of a lot of them. It's just with this limited choice I have, it's hard to choose which one I would take. Because all of these, they all give me throwbacks. Like, look, these ones right here. These are the first ever Mercurial Superflies with the sock. World Cup 2014. I should choose these ones, right? You'd think that, but it's a hard choice. And the ones that I'm really in contention to get right now with these last 2, I won't lie, I am looking at the silver Neymar's Hypervenom again. These are the second custom pair of signature Hypervenoms. Not signature, but custom Hypervenoms that he got. The first ones were the gold ones, and then they gave him the silver ones after. 2 special iconic Hypervenoms for the boy Neymar. Should I go for that one as the 4th one? We've got these Hypervenoms, which are next to the gold ones that we have already. These ones remind me of the boy Rooney, literally. I could get those ones. I could get these ones here, these blue navy ones. They remind me of the boy Marcus Rashford. I could get these. But I've decided. The boots, I'm going to get the 4th pair of boots. Now, I can't lie. I'm looking at these Mercurials back here. I don't know which pair. These look like a signature pair of Ronaldo boots. Let's take a closer look. Oh, this is a better angle to see the boots. So far we have 1. We've got 2. And the 3 is here, but the one with the sock. Which one should be 4? This is the one I was looking to get. This is what I was looking to choose as number 4. These are a pair of bad boy boots. I won't lie, man. I won't lie. It's basically between the Hypervenoms and Mercurials. Like, which ones am I going to choose? The Hypervenoms or Mercurials? I ain't getting any of the Phantom Venoms I'm seeing here. Because I ain't feeling them. That's right. These Phantom Venoms, I'm not getting any of them. I'm not a fan of them like that. Yeah, we already got these. We chose these ones. Come on, these ones had to step with us. I'm not a fan of this purple colorway, so no, I can't get this one. I'm trying to know what Mercurials these are, because I know CR7 had another signature pair of boots like these, but they're not looking like his signature ones. Okay. Alright. I've made my mind. I know what the last 2 I'm going to get is. Alright, with the last £200 I have, the boots I am going to get are, I'm getting the silver Neymar Hypervenom as well. I gotta get the silver Neymar Hypervenoms, man. I'm sorry. Them 2, 1 and 2 are one of my top. They're both top 5 Hypervenoms. Are they top 5 though? I'd say they're top 10. Okay, top 10 Hypervenoms to ever come out. Out of all the Hypervenoms, they're definitely both in my top 10. So it's like I definitely need these 2 Neymar Hypervenoms. I definitely need these 2, without a doubt. So I'm definitely gonna have to get those ones. When I see those Hypervenoms, I think about Neymar, Barcelona, the game against, what is it, Atletico Madrid. He was moving crazy. I just, when I see the gold ones, I see Neymar in Brazil. When I see the silver ones, I see Neymar in Barcelona. And that was his first season in Barcelona as well. First season at Barcelona. So I'm going to have to make that one number 4. Number 5 now, I'm not going to lie. It could have been this, but this isn't the high top CR7 signature boots. Because it's not the high top ones, I'm not going to get it. I'm looking at these ones. I've got a special love for these ones. These ones are a fly pair of boots. I do like them. I do like these ones as well. And I also do like these green ones. Then we have the first ever pair of Nike Superflies with the sock. One choice to go, and I don't know which to go. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 right here. These CR7 boots. Now I need 5. One pair of boots left. Which one do I choose? Which one am I really feeling? Which one do I want to step on the pitch with in 2026? I'm not gonna lie, man, it's gonna have to be these grey and orange Hypervenoms. Like I said, these are one of the early Hypervenoms with the socks. When they started releasing Hypervenoms with the socks, these grey and orange ones are one of the first early ones to come out with the socks. And like I said, when I see these boots, Wayne Rooney, because Wayne Rooney was one of the first players who started wearing the Hypervenoms with the socks until he started, dabbling back into the low ones. But Wayne Rooney wore these. I think Harry Kane wore these. Jamie Vardy, Mahrez. Those are the players I think about when I see these Hypervenoms. Goals they were scoring with these boots were serious. So it's like I have to get these boots. I have to. These boots are a serious throwback. Of course, all of them are a serious throwback, but with these specific boots that's here, a lot of them were the start. A lot of them were the start. So that's why I'm getting the ones that have more significance to them. Like, these are just another colorway. These ones right here are just another colorway of the Hypervenoms, another colorway of the Mercurials. But these are the first ever Superflies, the first ever Hypervenoms. Neymar's costume, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm choosing the sentimental ones. That's what I had to splash the £500 on. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 Hypervenoms and 1 pair of Mercurials. But I'm not gonna lie, I'll be happy. Because the other ones, they don't really touch me, man. The other ones don't really do it for me yet. I feel like I would need to own these ones first before I would actually want to get those ones. Remove those from the selections, the 5 I just got, and then maybe we could start looking at the other ones. But the 5 that I've chosen, those are the ones that I would need first. I would need those ones first. But what about you? You walk into the store, you have a £500 budget, 36 boots, each boots are £100 each, $100 each, €100 each. Which 5 are you choosing? You're only allowed to get 5 boots for the price of 100. Which 5 do you choose? Comment it down. I want to know. And what do you think of my 5? Was they a good choice or were they a bad choice? Are there any boots I should have got instead? Or did I make the correct 5 choices? Comment down. I want to know. I want to know what you would get, and I want to know what you think of my shopping basket. Comment down. If you enjoyed this video and you feel like it really helped you, make sure you smash that like button. If you didn't enjoy the video and you feel like I wasted your time, dislike the video then. Live yours. If you want to step on the pitch looking fly with boots like these, learn how to rock boots like this so they can have you standing out on the pitch, then go check out my pages. I've got all the different tutorials to help you style fly, flashy boots like this and have you standing out on the pitch. I'm telling you, don't lack. Apart from that though, it's been your boy. But when I step out with the team,